It's weird, but it low-key isn't.
Nah, it's weird.
It's not. It is. It's
weird.
weird because it's like you really talking to yourself and you making it work. But it's not weird because it's like if you actually are going to post it and get interaction, then it's kind of like, what's the difference of us talking to our phone and being the news anchor telling the world what the weather is? They're not talking to an actual audience. They're talking to a camera. Do you get what I'm saying? What's the difference between?
A built-in audience. Like we're holding a phone, talking to it as if people are.
But
close.
you have an audience that you're speaking to.
Yeah.
You get, so what's the difference of me being on KCAL 9
But
News?
it's still a little crazy.
Talking to a green screen, pointing at stuff that's not there, just knowing the cues,
You're a
and telling
newscaster.
everybody. Okay, but you see what I'm saying? They're not talking to anybody per se. Nobody's in there but the cameraman and their little teleprompter. You get what I'm saying? And they're addressing us as the people.
I feel like
because they know that there's going to be viewers.
I feel like there are aliens in the universe that are like, look at how stupid humans are.
Oh yeah,
They
bro,
talk.
but it's not because of this shit.
They talk to their phones. They look at how stupid they are. They talk to their phones and upload it. Like what? Like I don't know.
Be the change you would have seen in the world. No more content for you.
Right. I'm trying to do something here. That's why I'm doing
Now
this
we broke.
content. I'm trying to do something here. This is why I get on here and delve deep into a mental illness, because I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know. Is this a mental illness, talking to our phones?
It's not
sure?
a mental illness.
Okay, now what if we had no audience?
Then it's just like...
Or what if no audience ever existed? And now it's like a person.
Okay, it would be weird if we're sitting here talking to our phones and recording ourselves, but like, say for instance, there's no social media, right? So there's nowhere to even post this stuff.
Okay.
We're just making videos, talking to our phone, talking to ourselves. It's like, you need friends. You need friends.
Yeah, you need a lot of friends.
But because we do have social media, it kind of like makes it normal. It makes it okay because you're not technically talking to yourself.
Okay, now
you're talking
what
to
about
whoever your viewers, whoever your viewers are, or whoever you want your audience to be.
Okay, now
Your
what
target
about
audience.
like we were talking about earlier, what about like the people who, you know how many like young YouTubers are like very much so antisocial?
Yeah.
But when they get on camera, they have so much charisma.
Yeah, that's because they haven't found a balance between having a real
Hold
life.
on. You only have 15 miles in your tank?
I told you I needed you to put gas
Why do
in
you
my
do
car.
that? Why do you do that?
Because I didn't want to stop earlier because I was by myself.
What do you mean? Was it daylight? Was the sun up?
I went to go pick him up.
Was the sun up?
Is he gonna yell at me on camera? For our
Yeah,
audience?
they're talking about yelling at you. Was the sun up?
Not last night.
This morning when you went and picked him up.
I told you I needed gas then too.
Okay, well, why did you stop and pull over and get gasoline at 8 o'clock in the morning?
Because I wanted you to do it.
Quarter tank, baby. Don't let it get past the last needle. 15 miles in the tank. Anywho, what were we saying?
Uber. So they haven't found a normal balance between
But
having...
do you think that's a mental illness of like you can get on camera and talk to people, but like you're not like that in person?
Would I call it a mental illness? Possibly. What's the term I'm looking for? Socially awkward, being socially awkward.
No, socially awkward people didn't get on camera and have whole conversations with a phone.
That's true. I think it's just a little unhealthy. Like, I feel like if you're gonna do that, you need to have a balance between, you know, like your internet world and your real life. I feel like if you're only showing your personality and you're only like doing it online in your phone, of course you're gonna be uncomfortable when you get around actual people because you're never around actual people. There has to be a balance.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it.
Or you're gonna have a mental illness.
I don't like it, people. I don't like it.
It's a little weird.
It's a little weird.
It's a little weird.
Life is getting a little weird. We talk to
Life's been
phones
getting weird.
and we call it an audience. Some people have an audience and some really don't.
That's not weird though.
That's weird.
It's not weird if you have an audience. And you have a target audience in which you're speaking
now,
to.
when it's old people who getting 2 likes on the post and they acting like they talking to 2 million, that's weird.
You know what they say?
That's weird.
Have the same energy whether it's 2 people or 2 million. They
Yeah.
just practicing for the day that they could possibly have.
Maybe people. I don't know.
You gotta give it your all.
You do.
If you had a concert, baby, and it was only 2 people in it, you still going up?
Well, 2 people is just us 2. Shit, I go up with just us 2.
Exactly.
But it's
So
different.
what's the
I'm
difference?
different. I'm genius. That's the difference.
So other people can't be a genius?
And this is really me. Fully me.
Yeah, I know you.
This is me. It's different.
I like you.
I'm like this: camera on, camera off, camera sideways.
So like I was showing you with the example, like so is she. It just looked weird on camera. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I was saying. Like
old
that's
people
literally her
make it look-
personality. Like she's very.
I'm glad my mama not on TikTok. Mama, you can't get on TikTok.
My dad is all over TikTok doing the most.
Terrible.
It's so embarrassing. I be like, Dad, please just don't forget you got daughters out on the internet. Just don't forget, please.
Daughters be wilding on the internet.
Please, who's wildin'?
You be up there voguing and mogging and all that.
What are you talking about? My man is so unhappy with how beautiful I am.
Why would I be unhappy?
He does not support it.
It's not that I don't support it. I just feel like you should put some thorns on your rose. You ain't got no thorns.
What you talking about?
Everything can just grab it. Just grab hold. Just grab. I'm talking about excuse me. Don't make the conversation weird, bro.
What do you mean? How do you show me how to place a thorn?
Anything beautiful should be kept behind safeguards and,
I am behind
and
safeguard.
not on display for the whole world to see.
Please, when's the last time y'all ever seen me in person? I don't go nowhere. I'm behind closed doors.
Yelling on camera.
I'm behind closed doors, standing right behind you.
No, you're not.
Cheerleading.
Please. No pom-poms.
I don't need them.
You was a demon for Halloween.
I was a vampire.
Same thing. Demon, vampire, umpire. Same thing.
You got something to say?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Nothing. You had your little fangs.
You had fangs on too.
I had a grill.
Please, with spikes.
That was a grill.
You had a spiky grill.
That was busting.
He had a vampire grill. Like, what vampire is getting gold teeth? You was a vampire too, whether you want to believe it or not.
A dope vampire.
Please, he was a vampire mechanic. He was a vampire mechanic, changing the brakes on my Honda.
Oh man. All right, well we done talking. That's it.